Derrick Rose has missed 212 in 4 seasons and played 106. It's great that Derrick Rose had a nice night, but he's shooting 39% the last 3 years. He is a low assist point guard and not an elite defender. He had a super duper game last night. Just like sometimes LeBron is awful, but it doesn't define what he is. We know 8 years, 7 years in the league, we know what Derrick Rose is. Exciting, can break you down and get to the rack. He still hasn't hit a three-pointer this year. He's not a good shooter. He's not a great defender. He's not an elite distributor, but he'll get hurt again.
I kind of feel bad for Derrick Rose. Ever since his injury, people are treating him like he's a 6-point per game scorer. So these are his stats from the 2020 season. Besides his MVP season, throughout his whole career, he has been a 20-point per game scorer. Most people are saying he's overrated, and a lot of people say that the one time he should have been an All-Star is his MVP season. I disagree. I think he should have been an All-Star 5 times by now at least. And by the way, those stats where he was getting 20 points per game, he was playing 25 minutes. So that means his per 36 numbers are 26 points per game. And on the Knicks, even though he was averaging 18 a game, people still called him bad. They said he was bad because he couldn't carry the Knicks to wins. But I've never heard one person, not one singular person, say that Kristaps Porzingis was bad. Here are Derrick Rose and Kristaps Porzingis' stats. I'll give you some time to guess whose stats is whose. I'ma reveal the answers in 3, 2, 1. So, can someone in the comments please explain how Kristaps Porzingis is better than Derrick Rose? But luckily for Derrick Rose, he has received 1 million All-Star votes this season. But guess what happened? He still didn't make the All-Star team. And you see all of these people saying Drew Holiday is so underrated. You see all these people saying Luka Doncic is underrated. But Derrick Rose is the one that's actually underrated. No one talks about him. Nobody says he's an All-Star caliber player. He's so underrated. I've never heard one person, not one person, say he's underrated besides me. If you go on any YouTuber's top 10 underrated list, Derrick Rose will not be in that. And Derrick Rose is a top 2 6 man in the league. Nobody's realizing it. And no, I am not a Detroit Pistons fan. I do not live in Detroit. And in his MVP season, he led his team to the most wins in the league. And yeah, I 100% think he deserved that. It's kinda sad to see this MVP. He was the best player in the world at the age of 21. But then he got injured. Well, it's probably not going to be that bad. He got injured again. And when I looked at his list of injuries, I was in shock. There was so many injuries, I got bored just naming them. Now he's an underdog. He is fighting for another All-Star appearance. And I just feel bad for the man. He deserves to have so much more respect than he actually does right now. But I feel so bad for Derrick Rose. His talent is being wasted in this terrible Detroit team. I'm Run, and that's my take. Leave a like if you enjoyed the style of this video. Once every while, I'll be doing this style of video where I just talk about what's on the top of my head, then I'll make a video out of it. Comment if you enjoyed, and tell me if you want me to do more of these, because I got plenty of things on the top of my head I want to talk about. And until next video.